Okay, so this is what the GPU block looks like. Obviously, this is an Alphacool one. It was, at the time of purchase, only available direct from Alphacool. I'm sure your local computer shop, overclockers, Scan, etc., may have them in stock by now. So you get this. Not probably as pretty as the EK Waterblocks one. Not quite sure about these seals. I'm sure it'll grow on me. You get a back plate, which you don't, I believe, get with the EK Waterblocks one. You get the thermal pads for the back plate and thermal pad for the cooler, plus a instruction set. Each thermal pad is numbered, and I think that's all you get in the box. Just check it. Oh no, I lie. You also get this packet here. Bear with me. Also in the box you get a packet of screws and some thermal paste, and you get the tool for fitting the bungs in with. That stops you from over tightening, and you get the RGB converter to go from their style of RGB converter to the normal style that would sit on your motherboard. Doesn't seem to be any screws for fastening this back onto the card, so I might have to be a bit ingenious on that one. Okay, just had a look at the block, just had a temporary fitting, and yes, these are for fitting this on. I'm not sure whether you get individual screws or whether you'll use the original screws that you used, which I still have, which are those screws there. Just thought I would let you see that it's quite a hefty piece of GPU block, and it weighs 691 grams. I just thought I would compare this to what the card weighs with its original cooler, and obviously once we've fit the Alphacool block, we'll recompare again. But with the cooler, you can see it's about 1.3 grams. 1.3 kilograms. Okay, following the really good instructions, I've fitted the thermal pads to the cooler. It's fairly straightforward. There is a diagram in the manual which shows you, it's a bit like painting by numbers. Next thing is to get your thermal paste and apply however you feel best. There are so many different ways. So I'll leave that one up to you. When I'm about to apply it, I'll still get back to you. For the eagle-eyed among you, you may have noticed that when I showed you the block with the pads on, I'd missed number 4. It's quite small, so keep a check on the packet and make sure you fit that. Okay, so the water block has now been attached to the card. The next step is to again follow the instructions. It's again paint by numbers and apply the thermal pads. And don't forget to remove both sides of the tape, otherwise it won't work very well. Just to let you know, there is actually a great video telling you how to install that block onto a reference card. It's on YouTube, and if you just type in alphabet, I'll try and put a link at the bottom of the information of the YouTube video that I've done. So once the thermal pads are put on, it's now ready to line up the back plate. one back plate. I'm not quite sure which way it goes on yet. It goes on that way. And I assume that at some point I'll put in this bit. So next, and then I'll get back to you. And voila, one block fitted to one Zotac, just in case I hadn't mentioned it, RTX card. I've got the plate back on again. There's the back plate. Let's measure it. Weigh it. So as you can see, it's 1.175 kilograms. So it's about 200 grams lighter. Whoopie-doo. Also, just out of curiosity, you can see how much shorter it is. So will it all fit in the case? Anyway, thanks for watching. Okay, I've put the card together. However, I've discovered a problem. When trying to fit the card, the back plate catches on here, and it also catches on here. This is a Rockstrix Gaming motherboard that I have by Asus. Here is what I've had to do to the card. I've had to relieve, fortunately I've got a milling machine, so I've had to relieve that by about 1 millimeter. You can see machining marks, and then here I've had to relieve that. I can't remember how much, but it's got to be at least 10 millimeter.